Hey, what's going on, people? This is Terrell Andretti, and I am the Narc's Nemesis. For those of y'all that are watching me on YouTube, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. That way, the YouTube algorithm can pick up the content and push it out to other people that need this information. Um, Today, I just want to talk to y'all about you cannot love the narcissist to normal. There's no amount of love, there's no amount of giving, there's no amount of understanding, there's no amount of truth that you can tell a narcissist to get them to do what you want them to do, to get them to get on the same page with you, to get them to see eye to eye, to get on a common ground. There's not enough love in the world to do that. So please stop. Um, Reason being is because, first of all, the disorder won't allow them to. It's not how they're made. It's not how they're wired. I told y'all before. Um, Narcissists are not wired like us. They're wired pretty much the opposite of what we are. Um, they thrive off chaos. A lot of y'all, if you ever notice when things are going good in y'all's relationship, they might make something up just to argue. They might make something up just to go see the new supply. They might make something up just to go find a new supply. But most importantly, they make stuff up or cause chaos, cause drama, cause turmoil, to get a reaction out of you. Narcissists live for reactions. Um, that's why a lot of people say apply the gray rock method and the no contact method if y'all don't have kids and stuff like that. Because if you starve them from attention and reactions and stuff, it kills them. Like a lot of people I see, y'all be wanting to go back and forth with them. Y'all be wanting to argue with them. Y'all be wanting to prove y'all's point. The way you take revenge on a regular person is different from how you take revenge on a narcissist. Because the way you take revenge on a regular person, if you're into that kind of thing, y'all are going back and forth, tit for tat. They do something, you do something worse. They do something, you do something worse to them. And eventually, maybe, what you do will trump what they've done to you. And you can look at that as a victory under your belt, or however you want to look at it. If you do that with a narcissist, going tit for tat, back and forth, oh, I'm going to outdo you to you, it's no such thing as that with a narcissist, because when you do that, all you're doing is playing the narcissist game. And they get a kick out of it, even if you're doing something that quote unquote hurts them, cheating, lying, or whatever. All it does is give them an excuse to keep doing the same behavior because you're doing it. And now you're no better than them. Um, and it's not about trying to be better than them or anything like that. The thing that you want is peace and some kind of solace and some kind of, um, you know, requiem. You want some kind of peace. So the only way to get that is to disengage with them. There is no, oh, well, we can go to counseling and we can work it out. I'm not going to say that because there are some self-aware narcissists that are in counseling, and they probably got to stay in counseling for the rest of their life. But I did not just say that so you can stick around, because the cases are rare where things work out. And you got to look at it. Are you willing to take that much abuse in order to, you know, reconcile with somebody? It ain't that much. Trust me, the abuse that they put you through is not worth going through the wire with these people. It's not. You know what I'm saying? So think about that when you're trying to, oh, well, if I just love them a little more, or well, if I just give a little more, or well, if I just buy a little more, or well, maybe if I have sex with them a little more. Nah, all you're doing when you're doing that is giving them an excuse to act like they've been acting, because you're basically rewarding them for their bad behavior. I have a law in a relationship. I don't reward bad behavior. If you don't call me, I'm not gonna call you more. If you don't take me out or appreciate what I got going on or what I'm doing, I'm not finna do more of it. I don't reward bad behavior, and I suggest y'all adopt the same principles. Um, like I said in a lot of videos, man, y'all got to take away the hope that y'all have um, regarding these folks, because the hope is gonna keep you hanging on by a thread. That's why they breadcrumb you. They give you a little bit here and there. They give you this and this, and it's to string you along until they get ready to discard you, until they're done, until their agenda is met, and you don't want that. Um, all that love that you're trying to give them, give it to yourself. Give it to your kids if you got kids. Give it to your family. Give it to the relatives and friends that you've lost contact with during this situation, because a lot of their tactics too is to isolate you away from everybody, and that's so anybody on the outside looking in, they have sense, so they can see the bullshit from a mile away, and they'll most likely let you know. Narcissists are aware of that, so they want to pull you away from everybody, because like I said in the other video, if you're confused, you cannot think logically, because 9 times out of 10 your emotions are over here and your logic is over here. So you're all screwed up, which is where the narcissist wants you to be, because you're easy pickings if you're operating in that manner. So you can't love them to be who you want them to be, because I always say people can be inspired, people can be motivated to be something, but there has to be a trace of that already in them. Like if you're a musician, you can get inspired by other musicians, but to meet that standard, to even act on the motivation, there has to be a trace of that already in you, at least a little bit. Same thing if you're a doctor, if you want to start a business, anything like that. You can be motivated, but to me, the potential, let's take the potential. You can have potential, but to be honest, potential just means you can do it, but you haven't done it yet. You have to have a trace of that already inside of you. And if you strip the narcissist down to what they really are, they don't possess these things. They imitate them, but they don't possess these things. All this love, caring, and all this shit, the love bombing, all they did was imitate that from other sources of supply and movies. I remember my ex-narc, when we go to her house, she always wanted to watch these romantic comedies and these chick flicks. What's the name of that movie series? Twilight and all that stuff. And I have no problem watching these movies. You know, I'm very open-minded. But I didn't know at the time they're watching these movies because they're imitating how to act like a loving individual, how to be charismatic, how to be romantic. They're getting information while y'all are sitting here watching this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gathering intel, and you're just thinking y'all are watching a movie. They're gathering intel. Same thing when they're watching you, when they're paying attention to you. I even said it, I think I said it in a couple videos, if you ever look up and you catch the narc looking at you and they try to play it off like they're admiring you, a lot of the times they are admiring you in a way, but what they're doing while you're watching TV, while they're saying stuff that'll get a reaction, while you're watching certain programs on TV, they're watching you because they want your reaction to certain situations. What makes you tick? What makes you sad? What makes you angry? What part of the movie did you get sad on? What part of the movie were you nonchalant on? They are watching these things. Narcissists are very smart, stupid. They're very observant. And the thing that makes them smart is, in a way, that makes them smart is they've done this to so many people. So they operate based on the predictions that they've gotten um, out of reactions from past people. But that is also their vice because everybody doesn't react to everything the same way. Because I always tell people, some people you can break up with them, y'all get back together or whatever, and y'all have that big breakup, and there's still a chance, or whatever the case is. But me, when I am absolutely done, I'm done. Because 9 times out of 10, I've done everything in the book to try to make this situation work. And it didn't work. I have nothing else to give. And I'm not saying that I didn't go back and forth with this individual. What I'm saying is she has exes that she can hoover and go back to. They can break up for months, years, whatever, and they can go back to. I'm not him. I'm not him. Once we done been separated, hell, for about 2 weeks, it's it. Because I already know somebody else done been there. You know what I'm saying? So, and it can happen sooner than that, but that's just me. If we've been broken up for months, there is no getting back together. But see, they don't know that because a lot of them, they've went back to people after months and months and months, and sometimes even years of being separated. So they look at you and think you're going to act the same way. So that is their vice as well. So you just got to remember, narcissists are very tactical. They're very intent. They move on intent. They're very strategic. But the only thing is, they base their strategies off of previous reactions. And they think that it's law, not realizing that everybody is a different, unique individual. And all the time, stuff is not going to go their way. But see, they're used to getting their way because there's more people that are the same in this world than they are different. You got to be the one that they run across that's different. Well, damn, he didn't come back. Well, damn, she didn't come back. Damn, she didn't put up with this. She didn't do that. That's how you get that revenge, being that one that totally shook the room. Not the one where, oh, well, we're broken up, but we can still talk. Man, that lady can't get a word out of me. Hasn't got a word out of me. Left voicemails and all that stuff. I took them voicemails and I used them on songs. That lady can't get a word out of me. You need to be the same way. That guy, that girl, whatever. They don't deserve your attention. They don't deserve your response. They don't deserve your love. They don't deserve your effort. They don't deserve none of these things that you've been dying to give to them, that you've been killing yourself to give to them. They don't deserve any of this stuff. You deserve it. The same stuff that you're trying to give to them is probably the stuff that you deserve and probably the stuff that you have to beg them for. You should not have to beg anybody to treat you like a human being. I'm going to say that again. You should not have to beg anybody to do the bare minimum of treating you like a human being. That should be given. Now, respect, love, and all that stuff, of course, it has to be earned. But the basic decency of treating somebody like a person is a standard that you need to adopt and you need to uphold and you need to abide by. And that's with anything. That's with relationships, that's with business, friendships, anything. The bare standard that you need to have is for somebody to treat you like a human being, and it is not negotiable. So again, you cannot love a narcissist into being what you want them to be. Whatever they are, they're stuck like that. The blessing is you're not. You can change. You can move on. You can heal. You can actually go out there and find love, and you have the ability to give love. They don't. That's why they hate you so much. That's why they have to devalue you. That's why they have to pick you apart. That's why they have to disrespect you. That's why they got to triangulate you, gaslight you, cheat on you, and all that stuff. It's to make you forget your value. Because a lot of people say narcissists don't know how valuable you are. Yes, they do. Why do you think they picked you? They know how valuable you are. They just pick you thinking that they can imitate you and that they can take those traits and they can have the same success and same reactions that you get. Because a lot of y'all are sleeping on yourselves. Y'all are real good people. Y'all are real genuine people. The narcissist knows that. That's why they get with you and they try to take that from you. They try to extract those resources from you. But the thing changes when they get with you and they start figuring out that they can't. And then when they figure out that they can't, they start thinking, well, damn, if they know how great they are, if they realize how great they are, they'll realize how much of a piece of shit I am. And they ain't gonna want nothing to do with me. And we can't have that. That's why they devalue you. Not because you are everything that they say you are. It's because you're everything that they wish they were. And they can't take it from you physically. So the next best thing is to make you forget that you even have it. So man, I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, like I said again, so YouTube can push this stuff out to the algorithm. Like I said, I am working on the one-on-one coaching thing. I'm not ignoring y'all. I'm just trying to figure out my system and how I'm gonna put it together. Plus, I got my health and my music, and I'm traveling. If y'all want to listen to any of my music, I have written music about my narcissistic experience. I'm on all platforms under Terrell Andretti. All platforms, wherever your favorite artist is, I'm on there too. I'm working on the one-on-one coaching. Y'all just remember, man, love yourself. Another day, another way. You ain't gotta listen, but I know you heard me. Peace.